Hey yo, so I'm going to be making a theory video about who I think the Black Hood is. And I'm not going to post this, I'm just going to send it to someone who wants to know. And by the way, before we start, my theory is that the shooter, the guy with the gun, is Tallboy. But the guy behind it all is Hiram Lodge. And I have proof, and I think I'm right, so let's get started. So first I'm going to show you some photos that I photoshopped of Tallboy with the black hood over him. And to be honest, I think it looks like him. And the thing is, the funny thing is, there's actually no good photos of Tallboy, where you can really see his face close up, of Hal and Sheriff Keller, all the suspects. There's been good photos of them. You know, their eyes are open, they're just looking normal. But of Tallboy, he's always kind of squinting or looking to the side. So I couldn't find the best photos, but there's probably a reason why they don't put out any good photos or shots of him. So as you can see, Tallboy and the Black Hood, they have the same eyebrows and the same under eye bags. And you may say oh, his eyes don't look as green, but they are. It's just in the shot of the Black Hood, they're really green because of the lighting. So that's why they look really green. But yeah, and none other of the suspects that we know, Hal or Sheriff Keller, have the same eyebrows as him. No one else does. So it can really only be him. So in some of the other photos I showed you, his Tallboy's eyes looked kind of brown because it was darker lighting. And you may think oh, the Black Hood has such bright green eyes, but this is an actual photo of the Black Hood. And as you can see, it he has brown eyes in that shot. So I don't know. So as you can see, he also wears the exact same clothes. So that's kind of suspicious. Why would he have the exact same clothes as the Black Hood? That's something you should keep in mind. So this is another great photo. It's basically the Black Hood's eyes on Tallboy's face. And it just looks like Tallboy. Crazy. It's him with the same eyes. And honestly, this is Hal with the Black Hood on. It doesn't look right. Hal has that certain look. I can tell Hal from a mile away. And that's not it. Come on. And this is the Black Hood shooting a gun, and then the next photo is Tallboy shooting this the same type of gun. And what a coincidence. They both shot the same type of gun. Wow, he's good at it. Anyway, on to my next point, which is, so I think the guy who does the pew-pewing is Tallboy, because, yeah. And now, but I think that Hiram Lodge is, behind it all. He's the brains. He's the one who calls Betty and is yo, Bets, what's up? So, yeah, now I have proof. Okay, so I want you to listen to this clip of Betty's phone call with the Black Hood, but sped up. And then listen to Hiram's voice and just tell me they don't sound extremely similar.
Hello, Betty. This is the Black Hood speaking. I came home early to surprise you. And imagine my surprise when you weren't here to greet me. Hello, Betty. This is the Black Hood speaking.
So yeah, they sound pretty similar to me, at least. I mean, and like the thing is, it's pretty predictable. I feel like Hiram is behind everything. Like, of course he's not going to do it himself. Like, he's always behind everything. And like, what would Tallboy have against like Riverdale? Like, he's just some like old guy. So like, of course he's getting paid by some rich guy to do it. And also, something else that's suspicious is, so you know how Sheriff Keller got fired, right? And there's a new police officer that Hiram hired. Hiram, in today's episode, said that he was friends, very good friends, with the new police officer. So if he's very good friends with this dude, and this dude knows about Black Hood thing, then of course the Black Hood is going to keep doing everything because the police is friends with the Black Hood. It's either that or the new police doesn't actually know Hiram's the Black Hood, but since Hiram and him are really good friends, Hiram can like manipulate him into like thinking, oh no, like you still got it wrong, or like manipulate him into like saying, oh yeah, caught the Black Hood, but really Hiram's the guy behind it. And I'm scared that like Tallboy's gonna get caught and then like he's gonna get taken to jail or killed, and everyone's gonna be like, hooray, the Black Hood is caught, but then Hiram's out there like, hey, I'm gonna hire a new person to be the Black Hood, because you gotta kill Hiram to kill the Black Hood. So yeah, that was my amazing video. So yeah, that's what I think. It's just a theory, but I think, it's not that far-fetched. I think I'm pretty close to home because, like, you know, the evidence makes sense. And plus, like, you'd kind of expect the Hiram part because, like, he kind of already does stuff like that. Except, like, Tallboy, you wouldn't really expect because he's kind of, like, random. Like, he doesn't really have a purpose in the show. Oh, yeah, and people also think that chick, the fake chick who Betty brought to the Black Hood, is, like, working with the Black Hood because, like, when he ran away, Betty didn't actually see him die. She didn't know if he was dead, and so didn't we. So, like, maybe it was just, like, a stunt. Maybe he's tricking Betty, except, I don't know, I believe that he was going to kill Chick, or he tried to, at least try to get him, because, like, Chick's are technically a sinner. Like, the Black Hood likes sinners, so. Bye.